Welcome to the Bougie Black Brother Network. Good afternoon and welcome to Fade to Black Cinema. I'm Michael, your Bougie Black Brother, and I'm here for my weekly review of the movies. But I got a little something different because there was a movie back in 2011 and it starred, well, the name of it was Hanna. So that's what we're doing a review about. It's Hanna. And back in 2011, there was a young lady named Saoirse Ronan. And you've probably seen her in a movie called Brooklyn, or you've seen her in a movie called Lady Bird, where she was nominated for multiple awards, from the Golden Globes to the Academy Awards. But she played, which was really, really interesting, and it had very good reviews from it. She played, and here's the quick synopsis of that. Raised by her father in a Finnish wilderness, teenage Hanna has trained all her life to be the perfect assassin. Her father sends her on a mission, and she stealthily makes her way across Europe while evading agents sent after her by a ruthless operative named Marissa, who once worked with Hanna's father. As she draws closer to her target, Hanna faces startling revelations about her existence. So this was the first thing. This was like the first part of saying, wow, what an interesting movie. You know, Saoirse was the main actress. Kate Blanchett played the CIA operative, Marissa, and Eric Bana played the father of Hanna. And, you know, they had some miscellaneous other people in there, but those were the three main actors, which played really well. They played really well. And the big thing of this was, why was he doing this? And why did he keep pushing this young little girl? And this is his father. What happened to the mother? So you find there's a bigger plot line that had the mother involved, and the mother died for a certain reason, and then the father took her away, and the movie proceeds from that perspective, and then you roll into the whys, and then you see things in that matter. But it was a really, really good movie. Saoirse was the main actress on that, so it turned out to be really good. So with that said, it turned out Amazon made a 8-episode series of the same thing, Hanna. So look at their synopsis. Her synopsis or summary is: Hanna is an extraordinary girl who has been raised in the forest, evading the relentless pursuit of the off-the-book CIA agent. This series, part concept thriller, part coming of age, follows the girl on her journey to and tries to unearth the truth behind who she is. And it was cool. So it was based on the 2011. So I wanted to see them both, and wanted to see how does 8 episodes run into a complete movie. And this is what they did. So the in-betweens of the movie of who she was and who her father was, a lot more detail came out on that. Then who her father was and what were they actually doing to these children or to her. And you come to find out there was more children as opposed to her that was trained in that way. And then you find that there was like some genetic mutations or some DNA changing of these children. But you find that the father isn't really the father, but he was in love with her mother, and it was just different things. So the difference between the two movies was Marissa in the movie was just evil as hell, and she didn't give a damn, and she had to take this girl and just bring her back because she was in a secret operative type of experimental thing with these children. So she had to get her or kill her one way or another. She wanted to clear her name. On the series, she wanted to get her and kill her until she find out that the CIA was still doing these testing. They still had children that they were testing on, and there was a lot of things that they was building on. So it stretched the actual movie into a little great concept of saying, how does Hanna proceed on from there? And, the father and then Marissa is still the main contact. So Marissa really turns rogue against CIA and winds up kind of working with Hanna. But the complete series is how Hanna finds herself and finds the things that occur to her and find out she was lied to for different reasons from different people, even though the strength of her and everything that she lived up to was something that she had no idea why she was doing it. But then when she found out who she was, it became a realization of, who am I? What is my humanity? What are these things that's going out? And the good part of it, when we look at a lot of TV series, we look to see how long the episodes are. So this one was 8, so it was a good digest. It didn't string out to like 14, 12, 18 like some of them are, but it was an 8 episode series, and it paced itself pretty well, and it answered a lot of questions in between the movie Hanna back in 2011. So you see the difference between the two, because they filled in a lot more gaps. It explained itself a lot better. You got to see who the characters were and why they were doing certain things. Not just saying, here's a quick snapshot. I stole her from this facility and because morally it was just wrong. No, it was a lot more than that. And the series breaks that down so you can be able to understand what it was, why it was, and who were the protagonists and throughout this whole series. So I thought, in comparison, it's good to see the movie so you can see where the concept came from. But if you see the series, the standalone series wasn't bad. It filled in a lot of areas that the movie didn't. The movie had, I think, a little better acting. This one had good acting, but the actress is, Cate Blanchett is amazing anyway. Eric Bana, he did okay. But the guy who plays on this one, I've seen him in a lot of things. His name is Eric, but Joel Kinnaman. He played in a lot of series that I kind of enjoyed. He's on a Netflix series as well that we watched that was really, really good too. He played on I think it was the Finnish series with the other lady, Muriel Aris, who played Marissa. They played on a TV show from Finland, I believe, or Sweden, one of the two. And they played together on there. So they're really familiar. So you can see their chemistry working together worked really, really well. But it was okay. The little girl did okay as well. But the storyline that it wound up to was really, really different. So worthwhile seeing. Again, you can see the TV series, the movie than the TV series, or the standalone TV series will probably say, where did they get this from? And then you see the short version of the TV series, which is the movie. But pretty good. I don't rate them. The movie was rated, I think. I really like that on a high 8 because I kind of enjoyed it. I think I liked how the acting was and the concept and everything. It was quick. It was to the point. It moved really, really well. The series moved pretty well, but it made me feel better because they was answering a lot of questions. So overall, 2 portions of the movie turned into a TV series wind up to be pretty good. So it wind up to be really, really good. But other than that, Fade to Black Cinema, I'm Michael, your bougie black brother. Tune in every Wednesday when we have our TV series, TV movies, or actual, box office movies that's out. Nothing really been kicking, so we're waiting on a couple other movies that me and Alicia are going to see, and then we'll do a review of those. But other than that, I appreciate you stopping by Fade to Black Cinema, and we'll see you next time. But later.